What's up, everybody? Hey, it's about 8:35 in the PM, Friday night, October 11th, and I just had to hop on really quick here. I know it's late if it's on the East Coast and all that, but whenever you're watching this video, I just had a thought and it just came to me, and I want to get into the habit of when I have these thoughts or when these ideas or whatever come to me, I just want to share it. And this week really gave me a so far. It hadn't even been a full week actually, but over the last several days, what's happened so far, just on my YouTube channel, is giving me the confirmation that if you create consistent content and you create authentic content without having to be super fancy with the with everything, all the fancy stuff, and I can do the fancy stuff, but just keeping it simple. And there's one reason why I've been making a lot of content. Before I get into that, I just get so excited when I talk about all this stuff. um, Being consistent and creating authentic content is impacting my YouTube channel, and it hasn't even been a full week yet. Um, what do I mean authentic? How do I even define that? I mean, it could be anything. Really, just being yourself, being you, not trying to be something that you're not. Just being yourself, and just speaking your truth. That's one, and and then just being consistent with it. Um, since I've done that over the past several days, I've noticed that I'm getting way more views on my videos that I've been creating that are more likely to be authentic than some of my other business related type of videos or what have you. It's interesting. It really is interesting because I didn't know how this was actually going to play out. I think the main thing is, and some of you may be thinking like, well, I want to do the same thing, but I don't know if I can do this. Yes, you can. You can do it. It's just a decision to make. Just pick your phone up, right? Pull up the camera, right? And then, once you have your camera, normally you're going to have some kind of red button here, right? So just click on that red button, right? Whatever, however you want to do it, okay? And just hit record and just speak your truth. Um, this right here that you're probably looking at. Some of you are looking at this right now. I see the analytics. So half of you are watching this video right now on your mobile phone, like right now. Some of you watching it on your computer, your tablet, or whatever. And this all still remains because most people still will have a smartphone. This thing right here, okay? I don't care what you're going through. I care, but it doesn't matter what you're going through. It matters, but you can get through it. Some of you are going through it right now. You know what? We're all going through it. Just keeping it 100. We're all going through it. But these little things right here, can get you out of it. So the sooner you make a decision to say, you know what, I'm just gonna share. And normally in the past, myself and even others will say, well, create a video. And it sounds daunting. It sounds, especially for somebody that's never done it before, it sounds like it could be extremely difficult. It can be, because I'm just going back to myself. It can be, but you just got to break through it. So you got to ask yourself, how bad do you want to change? How bad do you want to experience change in your life? YouTube can do it. you know, these things here work. And I would say, even if you got, whatever kind of camera, it doesn't matter, you know, you just need to start putting videos out there. You need to start sharing your thoughts, your experiences, and turn the camera around and just start recording. Okay. Doesn't matter what type of camera you have. Some of y'all have like a DSLR camera or whatever. Most of you will have a phone, and that's all you need. Okay. I'm gonna do a video kind of sharing some of the analytics that I'm seeing on my YouTube channel. But just from the past few days of just it is really, it's very interesting. Just creating authentic videos, I would say authentic / simple videos. Now, I'm sure I'll make some videos that's probably a little bit more whatever, where I might do a little bit more editing and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure, because I know how to do it and I have the tools and stuff like that. But really, my goal this first week of a laser focus on YouTube was really, let me just put out some simple videos, which I'm going to continue to do that anyway. But let me just, simple videos, no intros, no outros, no jump cuts. Just, unless I had to cut something out or something or whatever, where maybe I messed up in the raw footage of it. I needed to cut that piece out. But I think I did that maybe once or twice, but just simple videos. And you know what? Those simple videos that I've made over the past several days are outperforming a lot of my produced videos. Why is that? I wonder, why is that? And I think I've come to the conclusion that it's because it's just authentic. It's just an authentic conversation. And it's making an impact in my views, subscribers. And then ultimately it's going to make an impact in the money from it that's being generated because of that. Why do I say all that? Because this gives you the license to just create, or nevertheless, just document. Not really even creating, you're just documenting. What I've been doing here the past several days, I've just been documenting. Okay, I need to talk about this. This is what happened. Oh, I'm thinking about this is the direction that I want to go. Let me just have a conversation. Like I'm just talking to a friend or whatever. Hey, this is what I've been thinking about, bro. And, I think we're just going to focus on YouTube and, instead of doing the other ways of sharing content. And I just documented it in a video. And then I did it again, then again, and then again. And now I'm doing this video. And so I just want to say, whatever you're going through and whatever your hangups are, like you probably got a hang up, man, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to, whatever. And if you're trying to market and trying to do different things or trying to build some type of business online, I'm just going to say it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. It really is going to be very, very difficult. That's going to be that's a big challenge. Because I'm just thinking of I'm thinking of what's happening in the marketplace online now. There's so much content. There's like an oversaturation and a huge supply of content right now. Okay. So how do you break through all that noise? How do you do that without you being the forefront of it? Because everybody's sharing links. Everybody's sharing what something does. A lot of people are sharing just other people's content and all that stuff. And all that stuff is great and it all works. It's just going to take a long time for you to really start experiencing major breakthrough in the form of cash flow. For most people. For some, it's, I'm sure there are anomalies, because some of you saying, well, my buddy Joe, I'm not saying for everybody. I'm saying for most. You understand what most means? That means most people, 9 out of 10 is most. So if you really want to shorten that curve tremendously, pick this thing up, hit record. I'm seeing it happen right now, and I'm seeing others are doing it because I've been making some different content. So YouTube is starting to serve me different types of videos that I wasn't getting served. And it's from other creators, okay? Some smaller channels, mid-range channels, right? But a lot of them have, and even some that have a lot of subscribers. But what I'm seeing is, when I go to some of these channels, I see a lot of views. And then I'm looking at the video and I'm like, man, it's like a video like I've been making. And I look at all the different videos. I'm like, that's the key. That's how you do it. That's how you break through, because these are videos that anybody can make. So anybody can do this, and you'll get better at just telling your truth when you do it the first time, second time, third time, et cetera, et cetera. You're on your 10th video, 15th video, you're in your zone. You kind of got your own flow and how you want to do it, how you want to put your camera where, whatever, you kind of have you're coming into your own, to where now it's just comfortable. So now you're just getting topics. You're just, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to share this. I'm going to share that. And you're not really worried about it being perfect, because it's an authentic video. I'm seeing what's happening now. I'm like, literally, like, I'm looking at, and it wasn't like I'm getting like thousands of views on a lot of my videos. There was a time where that was true. Those times have kind of, for those type of videos, it just a little, I don't know. But I'm kind of looking at, and what's interesting, I'm not promoting any of these videos, meaning I'm not sharing them like on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. All I'm doing right now during this little experimental phase is, what if I just make some authentic videos and just upload them? Okay. Now, of course, I already have a foundation of subscribers, but remember, a lot of them, the videos I've been making for months, for years, haven't really been doing anything major, 50 views, and I'm talking about over time, like 90 days later after making a video, it's got 50 views, 100 views, okay, 200 views after 90 days, see what I'm saying? So they just, because they're all specific to some opportunity or whatever, right? So they just come out and then they just die, right? Just die on the vine, just done. Here, these are evergreen videos. They're not specific to anything other than maybe YouTube and motivation. So they can still extract views today, tomorrow, next month, 6 months from now, next year, the year after that, and the year after that. They could still extract views just because it's authentic, evergreen content. So that's what I've learned so far. It ain't got to be fancy. Just got to be clear. People got to see you clearly, hear you clearly, and everything else to take care of itself. Instead of everything got to be all fancy, I got to do the different scenes and all that. And all that's fine. I'm some of my videos I may still have to do that because some of my videos I'm gonna have to show you some things or whatever, and it might just be easier for me to just do what I've been doing on for years. But I really want it because I've never done it like this before. I haven't done it like this before. And if I did, well, that's not true. When I first started, it was like this. Come on, share whatever and get off. But even that video was pitching something. It was talking about some opportunity. Make sense? It wasn't authentic. It wasn't like it was authentic, but you know what I mean? It was the whole purpose was, hey, I'm talking about this company, check it out, go to the link and sign up, right? So it was still authentic, but it was really, there was, a motive to it. Here, the motive is I want to help you so you can start experiencing success in building your audience online using YouTube. It's the best platform for it, just in my opinion. I'll end with this. There's all kind of ways on how you can, build your following and all that. I would say these type of videos will definitely help you to make more money. There's a lot of different methods like shorts and stuff like that can help build your subscribers and everything, but it may not equate to money. Okay. It may not equate to real growth. Make sense? I'll do some shorts here and there or whatever, but that's not my focus. Shorts is not my focus. My focus is really going to be long-term or long-form content. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it may be, right? However long it needs to be for me to get my point across. I get that all the time. Well, how long does the video need to be? It really just need to be as long as it needs to be to get your message across. And if you do that, you'll be fine. So I'm fired up about it. It's working. I'm looking at the analytics. It's working. Okay. It's still very low. It's still the beginning stages. I'm not like I've got 1 million views or 100. You got 100,000 views. No, not yet. Not yet. It's coming. So, but from what I'm seeing, okay, all right. I'm moving in the right direction because I'm getting more views and more engagement than definitely on the engagement aspect. It's been a while since I gotten this level of engagement on YouTube. I get comments all the time, but not in this frequency. It's been a while since I've got it in with this type of frequency of people just commenting and, hey, I feel the same way. YouTube is where it's at. I'm like, yeah, I agree with you. I've been sleeping on it. I haven't, but I have. I've always been using YouTube as a utility, but like I said before earlier this week, I told a friend of mine earlier today, I said, hey, if I see one more person just making authentic, simple videos that's crushing it, I'm going to jump out a window. And I was like, I can do those kind of videos with my eyes closed because it's just boop. Hey, what's up, everybody? And no, nothing fancy, whatever, just simple. I'm like, and that's something that everybody can do. I've seen it. So I feel I appreciate your circumstances. I understand what you may be going through. I get it. There's a way out of it. It may not, it's not going to happen today. It's not, Steve, I made a video, nothing really happened. Again, I didn't say it's going to be overnight. But you could literally change your life in 30 days. It's possible. I'm not saying that that's going to happen for you. For some, it's going to take 30. Some, it's going to take 60 days. Some, it's going to take 90 days. Some it's going to take a year. It just all depends on the person. It depends on what they do. You just got to make the choice of, I want to I want to make a change. Unfortunately, most of us are not going to make that change until our back is against the wall. It's unfortunate. It's just from what I've seen over the years, that's just what I've noticed and what I've learned from other people. Sometimes even including myself, because even if I go back years ago, what made me really get on YouTube was because I didn't have a choice. I had to. I found this seemed to be the best way to really expedite things in terms of making money online. So I said, hey, well, I see this is what people are doing. I should need to do it. I didn't really want to do it, but I did it. And I'm so glad that I did, because 90 days later, I quit my job. This was September 2012. So 12 years ago last month. So interesting. So that's all I got. It was just on my mind. I'm just sitting on the couch, me and my wife downstairs, watching TV. I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, babe, this is working. I'm like, I'm not even promoting these videos. I'm just, all I've done is just upload them. And I put a simple title. I wasn't looking for a fancy title or anything like that. I just said, hey, because even my last video, I think I'm ready. The other one before that, I had to get over myself. The next one, how much YouTube paid me in a week, something like that, in 1 week. So just simple deals, nothing fancy, just whatever the video is about, small blanket statement about that topic. It's interesting. So, hey, hit record, start doing it tonight, tomorrow. Just hit record. I challenge you to make your first video. Just do it. Do it anyway. Make your first YouTube video. Right? Just put it up anyway. Let people know who you are. What's your goal? What you plan on doing the next 90 days of 2024? What's your plan? Because some of you say, well, I don't know what to say. I'm giving you a topic. You can choose whatever topic, but if you don't have one, do that. Who you are and introduce yourself and what your goal is for closing out 2024. And just share it in the video. And then do another video and then another video. Just keep expanding on who you are, what you like, what's your passion. Just whatever. If you already got your own top, hey, use that. I'm just giving you some ideas that you can choose from. It could be whatever. The main thing is, let's break the ice. You ain't got to be proud of it. Make your first cringe video. I call them cringe videos. So make that cringe video, because when you make it and you upload it on YouTube and you look at it and you go like, ugh, you're going to cringe, right? Don't worry about it. Because when everybody else, they're just going to see your video. You know how many videos you've seen on YouTube over however many years, and you're like, oh, it's a good video, that the person that made that video thought it was a cringe video. Like, they hated it. But you like, hey, I was good information. Hey, I think I kind of like that person. Make sense? So don't worry about what people think. You're your worst critic anyway. So you're going to hate it regardless. So go ahead and make that video that you're going to hate, upload it. And that way you can be like, okay, I did it. I don't like it. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh my God. But you know what? A lot of people are not going to see it anyway in the beginning because it's your first video. I can't say that 100%. But if you do make a video and for some reason it just takes off, congratulations. That's going to help. It's definitely going to help. But in most cases, it's probably not going to get a lot of views. But the whole goal right now is just to do it. Let's just get the first one out the way. Then let's get the second one out the way. Then the third, so on and so forth. Don't worry about all the fancy stuff and the technical stuff. Let's just upload a video. And you can do it as simply just uploading the video straight from your phone straight into YouTube. You don't have to put it in no editing platform or anything. You can just upload it. Okay? If you have a question about how do I YouTube it? How do I upload my video to YouTube? Using my iPhone, using my Samsung Note, using my or whatever, Ultra. or whatever. Okay. Just keep it simple. That's all I got, guys. I just wanted to share. It was just on my mind. I was looking at it. I'm like, man, this stuff is working. And again, all I'm doing as we land this plane is I'm just shooting videos like this and I'm just uploading them straight to YouTube. Nothing fancy. I'm just keeping it simple. And why am I doing that? Because I'm showing you that you can do the exact same thing. And I'm seeing the impact of it versus some of the other videos that I've made here over the last several months or even years at that. These videos are getting way more engagement and being delivered way more without me even having to really share it. So it's weird. It's weird. So I'm just going to keep experimenting and seeing what happens. I encourage you to do the same thing. And that way that gives you more insight on where you need to go, what you need to do. But the first thing you just gotta start. So I'm gonna let you get back to your night, to your morning, evening, afternoon, whatever, wherever you're at around the globe. And hey guys, see you in the next video.